Hey everybody, it's Tim, the Beast of the Marching Arts. It is Baking with the Beast. I'm in the mood to make some cookies, so I'm going to make cookies. And if you want to watch, that's awesome. The nice thing about cookies is they kind of like it's. Oh, I didn't turn on the oven. Holy, I needed to do that first thing. Okay, so I've turned on the oven. I should look at my recipe. Let me start that. I hope you're all doing great. Thanks everybody that might be watching this now or later. 350. Boom. Okay. So you're wondering, why haven't I been doing a lot? I haven't been doing a lot of baking. Well, you saw some of my first efforts and they were pretty rough. So what I decided to do was I needed to get some bakes under me. So I've been baking something every day or two. So I've had some great successes. I had a vanilla cake that was fantastic. I've made a couple of chocolate cakes that were very good. I think I made a chocolate cake recently here. I've been making a bunch of cookies and sending to my dad, who's really happy about that. Today I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies because I made them before and they were a big hit, and I'm kind of in the mood for some more. And the nice thing is I always have friends I can mail stuff off to, or I have friends that are willing to take them. And I got to tell you, this weekend I made some homemade, for the first time in my whole life, I made homemade blueberry muffins. I'm going to tell you, I think it may be the best blueberry muffin I've ever had. I know. And I made it. The Beast of the Marching Arts. Beast of the Baking Arts? I don't know. So anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time with one of my favorite things. We're going to be talking about some marching stuff as we do this. I guess you guys know about this, but I'm in love with parchment paper. Parchment paper is like the greatest invention ever. It's so amazing. I mean, it's like easy, clean, no cleanup. I put them on I have this assortment of pans that I bake on, and it's so amazing. It's just the greatest thing. Whoever invented it, I would love to send them a fruit basket. I really would. But anyway, I'm going to be making, look at this. It rips right off. It sits on there. The cookies just fall right off. It's amazing. And the cookie sheets don't get all dirty. It's amazing. So I thought I would start by just getting my at least my first two baking sheets ready, because I'm going to get them all full of cookies. Oh, look at that. Perfect size. And then I've got two more pans over here. I might as well just get them ready too, since I'm doing it. And then I'm going to start putting all the ingredients together. We're going to be making oatmeal raisin cookies. I hope you're doing well. It's a very strange time because in the middle of all the disruptions and school starting and dust, I mean, the real heroes right now are our teachers. If you ever hear anybody talk about teachers being lazy or not wanting to work, you just need to call them out, because I got to tell you, the teachers are the true heroes right now. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, teachers. You're so amazing. And I got to tell you, what's really interesting is everybody's situation is completely different. Like, I work with a lot of different schools, and of course I talk to a lot of people on podcasts, webinars. Can you see me? Everybody's in a completely different situation. It's really very interesting. So everybody's like making do, and everybody's taking care of kids. They're taking care of the students, and I love that. You're awesome. So thank you guys for doing that. So I am going to be making oatmeal raisin cookies. If you have any comments or suggestions for me, please type them in. Hi, Robin. I didn't know you were going to watch. That's so nice. Thanks for watching. That's my sister. She's awesome. She gave me these new Mickey Mouse dish towels because, I mean, if anybody in the United States was in need of some nice new dish towels that are also sort of cool and fun, I'm the guy. So thank you, Robin. All right, so first thing I do, I've got all the ingredients like here ready to go. So the first thing I'm supposed to do is whisk together the dry ingredients and set aside. I can do that. So I'm going to start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Here's my set-aside bowl. Okay, I love my colorful measuring things. I'm learning how to do stuff. I mean, you'd be surprised. Those of you who watched me just truly struggle at the first times I did this, I'm really getting better, I have to say. I've actually had some successes. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So this is always going to get all over everything. So it's just, I don't know if there's a way not to just get it all over everything, but I do. So I'm doing it in a half cup measures. Hope y'all are doing all right. I'm having things have been going well. I mean, it's stressful, but I'm finally writing drills for clients. They figured out what they can do, and it's fun. And I'm my drill writers. Writing socially distant drill is like I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. Everybody, thanks for watching. So I am okay, there's my 2 cups of flour. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing a little bit. Writing socially distant drill is so interesting. It's like, at first, it was so weird, and then I sort of figured it out, but all the forms are huge. And I wrote a socially distant drill for a band that had 20 wins, and then I just wrote a socially distant drill for a band that had 190 wins. Those are really different projects. It was very interesting. So the forms are all giant, but I was able to figure it out. I would have somebody stay behind so that a window would open so the majorette could get through socially distant. It's been very kind of fun. So I'm excited that the kids are getting to perform. They're getting to get together. They're having fun. All right, I'm putting together my dry ingredients. I got to tell you, one of the things I struggle with as a new baker, I'm going to just be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? I think I will. I sometimes really get confused baking powder, baking soda. I know it's not the first time I did that earlier, but the other day when I was making my big triumph with the blueberry muffins, I dumped in the wrong amounts of powder and baking soda, and I had to stop and fish it out and try again. Didn't end up being a problem. All right, how much? 1 teaspoon. All right, I've lost some things under here. Where's my teaspoon? Here we go, everybody. Be patient with me. I hope you're doing well. I'm having fun baking. 1 teaspoon baking soda. So let me make sure I've got soda. Okay. 1 teaspoon baking soda. There we go. And then 1 teaspoon baking powder. Oh, well, you know what? This wouldn't have mattered really because it's the same. So I guess I can't really get this messed up too bad today. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody that's watching. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Just like I said from the very first time, baking has been calming. It's been very zen. There's nothing nicer than when the smell fills the house. When I was making those blueberry muffins the other day, the house smelled amazing, and they were so delicious. I only ate 2 out of 9. I gave the rest of them away because that's the kind of guy I am. Oh, wait a minute! I almost forgot my kosher salt. So I had to go out and buy kosher salt. I don't know what the difference is. I guess I need to do some research. But this recipe specifically says kosher salt, so I went out and got some because I wanted to try to work. Now I wanted to try to be successful, but I don't know. I think I broke the top to the kosher salt the first time I got it open. Yeah, teaspoon. Okay. Looks good. All right. So now I've got my dry ingredients. It tells me to whisk them together and set them aside. So here they all are. Mostly flour, baking soda, baking powder. Yeah, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. I hope you're having a great day, everybody. And if you have stuff to do, well, come back in about 20 minutes, maybe 25, and I'll be taking some out of the oven, and you can see how they taste. Okay, so I've whisked that together. Set aside. I'm setting it aside. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix wet ingredients with a hand mixer on low. This is going to be exciting. So my wet ingredients are a cup of unsalted butter. I have my little cubes of pork, and I'm supposed to soften it. So let me get that going. So there's news. Do you want some news? Okay. Whoever's watching, thanks for watching, everybody. Here's some news. What have I been doing? You're saying, what's the Beast of the Marching Arts been doing? Well, we finished the whole webinar series this summer, but we're still doing webinars. I had one last night. It was fantastic with Michael McIntosh and Matt Black, who for some reason I always want to call Matt Brown. I'm sorry, Matt. I don't know why. But anyway, they were fantastic, talking about collaborating between designer and teachers. So if you're anybody that collaborates with a designer, or you're a designer that collaborates with teachers, you totally need to watch that. It was such good information. They're so smart. And they've been doing it at such a high level for such a long time. I mean, who doesn't want to hear what Michael McIntosh has to say about how to collaborate with the teachers he works with? I want to know. I learned they had some great ideas. One of the things they said, I'll give you a little hint. One of the things they talked about, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. Thanks for being here. I know. And you know what the thing is? I'm with you, Dave. I want cookies too. Like, who wants to wait for dinner? And I got to tell you, I've just been giving myself permission to just like have a cookie. It's not going to ruin my dinner. I'm a smart guy. I can still have a healthy dinner. But anyway, I'm having dinner with a friend tonight, and I wanted to take him cookies. So that was my motivation to do this. I'm going to soften this butter. I'm just going to throw it in the microwave just a little bit to give it a head start while I keep going with everything. So Dave, I'm totally with you on the wanting a cookie. And you know what? You can have one. Life is short. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Have a cookie. Anyway, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. What have I been doing? I've been doing the webinars. I've been writing socially distant drill for the clients who finally figured out what they were able to do. I'm excited to get to help them out. And then there's a new course coming to Marching Arts Education. I can't tell you all about it yet, but I've been working a lot on this, and it's very cool. I will do that, Dave, because I clearly need to figure out what to do with my recipe. But it's working for now. All right, so what am I going to put in? Butter, 1 cup of sugar. Here we go. I love my giant. So anyway, there's a new course coming. We're going to release it the Monday after Labor Day, which is just a week from this Monday. Super excited. It's totally free, and it is a DCI thing. I think that's probably all I need to say. But watch for that, because if you're anybody that has anything to do with DCI or a core, and you know somebody that marches DCI, especially, it's totally for them. It'll be totally free. I'm very, very excited about this. There's the butter. I mean, the sugar. Let me check on the butter. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Whoops. Just make sure it's a little good and soft. Hope it's not going to explode all over my microwave. That would be exciting. Good TV. There's the okay. Had a moment. 1 cup of brown sugar. All right, here we go. Brown sugar it is. Okay, thank you, Mr. Microwave. Anyway, so I've been working really hard on the course. The wonderful Paul Richardson, who is somebody that was he was sort of in charge of the CEO, shall we say, of an indoor drum line for many, many years. March Drum Corps, was instructor for Magic of Orlando. How cool is that? Anyway, he did this course. Came to me. We put this course together. It's going to be really, really cool. So watch for that. Let everybody know. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody, if you're just signing on. Yeah, I might need to invest in some canisters, Robin. I think you're right. But that's the next step. I mean, I've already spent so much money. This baking stuff is expensive. Like, I've had people give me all kinds of nice gifts and stuff, but like, you can see back over there, I bought all these cake pans, and I've been buying rollers, and I bought a bundt pan to make a pound cake. I was super motivated to make a pound cake, and everybody kept telling me, "Oh, careful, Tim. Pound cakes are really hard." And I was like, "Oh, come on! I'm the beast of the martial arts. I gotta tell you, that pound cake did not turn out great. It's hard." Yes, Dave, I know I used light brown sugar, and the recipe says dark brown, but I had light brown, and I think it's still going to be okay. But I'm using light brown, even though the recipe says dark. So I'm a rebel. What can I say? I'm a rebel. Okay, combine wet ingredients. I need to add my 2 large eggs. Here they are. You're right, I need something to do with my recipe because it's falling all over everywhere. I will work on that. Adding my 2 eggs, and then one of my favorite things, my favorite, I love vanilla. Yeah, everybody, I love vanilla. I like these ideas. Everybody keep typing them in. I'll read all this later. I love vanilla, and I got to tell you, one of the best things I've made so far is a vanilla cake. Unbelievable. So good. So anyway, how much? 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then I am going to cream these wet ingredients. But that vanilla cake was unbelievable. Like it was so good. So probably the most delicious thing I've made so far were the blueberry muffins. I just couldn't believe how good they were. And I had that recipe. If anybody wants it, I got it from my friend Kim, and she's fantastic. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. All right, so here we go. Now, what do? Combine with a hand mixer on low. Then cream by increasing speed to high until fluffy. All right, so I'm going to combine on low. I don't know if you guys can see this. You don't really need to see this. I just put my unsalted butter, sugar, brown sugar, large eggs, and vanilla. And now I'm mixing it on low, and then I'm going to cream it up by going up to high. Hope you're having a great day, everybody. I am baking because it makes me happy. It calms me down. The house smells great. I'm encouraging you. This is like my new hobby. I needed a new hobby for this whole quarantine thing. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies today. I needed a new hobby, and this is all right. I'm going up to high, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm creaming the wet ingredients until fluffy and the color lightens. So let's see if we can. You guys see what's going on? All right. Well, it's starting to get fluffy. It's starting to get a little bit fluffy. But this has been my new hobby during the quarantine. It's been really good for me. Like, it's been fun. It's been calming. I'm having fun. I've had some terrible messes, but I've had some really successes too. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. And I'm creaming the wet ingredients. I'm almost done. This is going pretty fast. I know this is riveting to watch me hand mix till fluffy and light. Is that light enough? What do you think? Screen lighter? Oh. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies if you just signed on. You know, I'm just going to say that that's fluffy. I'm going to move on. So I hope that's not. So now I'm going to stir in my flour mixture. I did this earlier where I whisked all of this together. Hey, David, thanks for watching, buddy. Nice to see you. So I'm going to stir the flour mixture into the creamed mixture until no flour is visible. Okay. So I don't know if you can see this, but I'm adding my flour mixture to my creamed mixture, which was the sugar and the butter. Oh, gosh. Stirring it in until no flour is visible. Okay, I'm using a spatula. I know that's probably not actually necessarily exactly the right tool, but if you watched me the first week, you can at least tell I'm getting better. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. Okay, still no flour is visible. Okay, that's going to take a minute. Are y'all having fun? Let me give you a different angle. Let's see if this is better. See if you can see. Can you see the mixture now? Yeah, at least you can see the beast tattoo better. That's probably fun. Anyway, if you can't stay, definitely come back and see how things turn out. Or watch the video later and you can see the final. Okay, what do you think? Till no flour is visible. Okay, that's probably enough. Now what? Over mixing develops, ooh, I don't want a tough cookie. Woo, careful. I mean, you want to be a tough cookie, but you don't want to eat a tough cookie. All right. Add the oats and raisins. Okay, so where are my raisins? Here we go. And it says 1.5 cups of raisins. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put in whatever I've got left. Because I'm not in the mood to measure raisins today. I don't know. Besides, it doesn't matter. I think, I'm not even sure I had enough, but it's going to be enough. I mean, there's no such thing as too many raisins or too few. It's just going to be delicious. Come on, Mr. Last Raisin. What do I do with this last raisin that's stuck in here? What should I do? Should I fight it? I'm going to fight it. I'm going to get it. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. Kelly, you like tough cookies? You're a tough cookie, Kelly. Thanks for watching. I didn't know you were here. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stir in 3 cups of oats. I love my old-fashioned oats. I have oats with yogurt every single day for breakfast. It's one of my secrets to health. Yes. Put in some vanilla protein powder and some blueberries. And I got to tell you, it's the breakfast of champions. Absolutely. Can you guys see this? You can't really see me or the mix. Oh, well. 3 cups. All right. So is that really what it says? That's a lot. 3 cups of oats. Well, it is oats of raisin oatmeal cookies. So, okay, there's 1. There's 2. It's exciting. 3. Well, these are halves. So, 2. Uh-oh, I think I may have to get my other thing of oats. Yep, I'm going to need, hang on, everybody. I got more oats. Didn't know I was going to have to break out the other oats. But like I said, I have oats every single day for breakfast because I'm healthy. I'm a healthy guy. I do. I cook the oats for 4 minutes on 50% in the microwave with some water. I add some plain low-fat yogurt and protein powder. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. That is a lot of oatmeal. All right. Anyway, it's a breakfast of champions, everybody. I learned it from Mike Gonick. Hey, Mike, I don't know if you're watching, but I doubt it. But all right, now I'm going to stir in. Stir to incorporate. Can you guys see this? This is exciting TV. Okay, so I'm going to stir in. This is a lot of oats. This is a lot of oats. Raisins. This is going to be so good. I'm getting a little bit of an arm workout here, which is not bad for me. I went this morning and did martial arts practice on my own. It was really exciting. I haven't been going into martial arts because of everything going on, but I've been doing my classes almost every day. I've been doing my classes online. It's awesome that our studio, the Martial Arts Center for Health here in Orlando, great place. If you're in Orlando area, you need to be doing this. It's fantastic exercise. But anyway, I've been doing the classes online, but they've been letting me come in and use the studio space when nobody's there. And it's so much fun to like jump around and have lots of space and do my lawn staff. I'll show you my lawn staff later. It's a thing we use for martial arts. It's nothing seedy about it. So anyway, okay. There you go. So I've got the oatmeal and the raisins added to everything else. I got to tell you, my mouth is watering, and they don't even look that delicious when they're not cooked. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. Oh, DeAndre, you're watching. And they're your favorite. Well, that just makes this even better. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the first. This is the part where you can't see. Let me see if I can figure out how to get you to see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch back to this side. Thank you, Austin, for the compliment about the tattoo. So, can you see what I'm doing? Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my tablespoon thing because it says two tablespoons of dough 2 inches apart. So I'm just going to sort of keep it up on my 1 tablespoon thing. This is my theory. And you know what? It doesn't really matter. I will tell you what I have learned. And I know you guys are like rolling your eyes because you're like, everybody knows this stuff, but I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies if you just signed on. They're about to go in the oven. We're getting exciting time. Okay, what I have learned is it's really helpful if all the cookies on the sheet are the same size. I mean, that is like a no-brainer to those of you that are good bakers, because then all the cookies, at least on each sheet, will cook the same way, and they'll all be done the same amount. But that's something that I learned by doing some baking. So I just try to make sure they all look about the same size so that sheet, I can pull them all out at the same time and they'll all be cooked. I'm making a mess already, as you guys can see. But don't those look good? Okay, first sheet, 2 inches apart more or less. All right, let me get the next sheet ready. And then we're going to dump the first set in. And then we are going to be eating cookies shortly. And I will be telling you if I have done it right or not and if they're delicious. So, all right, again, heaping 1 tablespoon thing means 2 tablespoons to my head. So that's what I'm doing. Gosh, these look good. Oatmeal raisin, everybody, oatmeal raisin. So I'm sure there's probably like something you can buy that does this better, but I'm trying not to spend too much money on all this stuff because I've already spent too much money as it is. Okay, these are not the same size and they're bigger than the last bunch. I don't know, they're just bigger. All right, so I'm gonna make a set of bigger ones, I guess. So I'll have to watch them in the oven. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day and if you're taking time to do things for yourself. Like this is what this is. I've got work to do. I've got things I'm doing. I've got podcasts to edit and record and stuff. But like sometimes you just have to stop and do something that makes you happy and calm and feel centered. Just like I take time every day to read. I do. I like to stop. And there was a time when I wasn't doing much reading. And I found I paid a price for that. And I wasn't as centered and happy. And I realized that I needed to put that time away. So I decided to give myself that time each day. And I've been so much better for it. I'm in a better place. All right. So now here's the exciting thing. We're going in the oven, everybody. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. First batch going in the oven. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put these on the bottom because they were the bigger ones and they're probably going to cook more. And I'll move them. I might have that backwards, but anyway. All right. Now I need to look at the recipe and see how long. This is how long we're going to have delicious cookies. Are you excited? I am. And let me see. Where are my glasses? See if I see. I've lost my glasses. Hello, glasses. All right. Let me see if I can. 11 to 13 minutes. Hey Siri, set timer for 11 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 11 minutes.
I just stepped on a raisin on the floor. That's kind of gross. All right. Anyway, I guess I'm not that tidy of a baker, but I'm working on it. Oatmeal raisin cookies in the oven. They'll be out in 11 minutes. So what I'm going to do in the next 11 minutes. Yeah, we'll have to see. Last time I made these, they didn't cook evenly. So I need to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this next set a little bit differently. So let me set this up. I've got my two more trays. I don't have 4 cookie sheets. So I'm using, for one of them, I'm using my pizza thing. Because you know what? It works. I can put parchment paper on my pizza thing. And it works. Are y'all excited about the cookies coming out of the oven? I kind of am. Okay, so here we go. I am going to try to make these next ones. I'm going to be a little more diligent with this set. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to still use the little scoopy thing, but I'm going to try to make them flatter. There, I'm going to flatten them down. Because I think last time I made these, the centers didn't cook as much as the outsides, and they were a little uneven. So I'm going to try to make this set. Are you just riveted by this? I doubt you're on. Anyway, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody, and it makes me so happy to do this baking. Taking them out of the oven, smelling the delicious smells in the house. It just calms me down. Everybody needs a hobby. So whatever it is for you, I hope you're taking time to take care of yourself. I've been asking friends this a lot lately, like, what are you doing for you? What are you doing to take time to make yourself happy in the middle of everything? And we can't only think of our students or the people we work for or whatever it is you do. I mostly have lots of friends that are teachers because I've been working with teachers in education my whole life. So I'm just making sure you know, you got to take care of yourself. Here's the thing. That's enough from that sheet. I hope you can get tired of me like giving all this advice all the time, but here's the thing I learned is you have to take care of yourself. Take time to take care of yourself because you need to be your best possible self when you stand in front of your students. And if you haven't taken time to do something like baking or get some exercise or take time to read or do whatever it is that centers you and makes you feel better and keeps you healthier, you have to do that so that you can be the best person that stands up in front of them. Only doing things for them and not for yourself isn't really doing them any favors. You have to find a way to balance your life. This is something I certainly learned the hard way. Not something I always was great at. Still something I have to work on. Okay, I'm doing a little smush down in an attempt to, because these cookies, like some cookies, you can put them in a ball and they like melt down and they do just fine. Oh, I made some chocolate chips this last time. The last cookie I made was chocolate chip and they were incredible. And you know, that was the interesting thing about that was the first time I made chocolate chip cookies when I was still learning, I mean, I'm still learning, but the first time I made them during this little journey of baking that I've been on, I was like, you know, these really aren't that much better than, you know, the kind that I would normally buy where you just like break them off and throw them in the oven and, you know, have them for a party. Like I love to do those for parties because you have hot cookies out of the oven, but you didn't really have to stop and separate yourself from the party to get it to work. But anyway, the first time I made chocolate chip cookies, I thought, yeah, these aren't really that much better than those. But the last time I made chocolate chip cookies and with better baking skills, like they were better. They were like they were definitely better than the kind that you would just buy somewhere. It is starting to smell really good in the kitchen. Like those oatmeal raisin cookies are what I'm making, everybody, and they are starting to smell really good. They're in the oven. In fact, what did I do with my glasses? Has anybody seen where I put them? I seriously, I could really use them. I may have to go find another set. Like, what did I do with them? Oh well. Let's see how the cookies look. Hey Siri, how much time's left on the timer?
It's running at 6 minutes and 8 seconds.
Okay, so we're about halfway through. Let's see how things are looking. There they are, everybody. Can you see? I think it looks promising. Looks promising. So I don't know. Last time I made these, they were brown around the edges and not done in the middle. So I don't know if I've done better or not this time. But all right, I've got to find. Oh, I found my glasses. All right, so I'm sort of now in wait mode because the first set are in. They've got 6 more minutes. I've done my. I've got the second set of trays here ready to go in. So I'm just gonna. I guess I've got about 5 minutes to kill. So anybody have a question? Type something in if you have when you talk to me. I don't have a special guest today. Sometimes I have a guest at this point that I bring in, especially if I'm making a cake. But anyway, so what was I saying? There's a new course coming from Marching Earth Education for DCI marchers that I'm so excited about. We're launching that week from Monday, Monday after Labor Day. So watch for that. Very, very excited. I want to help your help in helping us get the word out about that. That's what I've been mostly doing. Plus doing some webinars, plus writing socially distant drill. I've got a drill to start tonight or tomorrow that a band is going to start learning next week. But it's super exciting that, like I tell you, like I said before, band directors and staff members, they're just heroes right now. They're getting it done. They're finding ways to keep the students engaged, keep the students happy. It's really very impressive. So that's what's going on with me. I've been working on this course with a man named Paul Richardson, who's awesome. And he and I have been working, getting this course put together. So we're in the final throes of that. That's going to be coming up soon. Let me see what else is going on. I don't know. I hope you're doing all right. Again, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I know this is like riveting. So, you know, if anybody has questions, like type them in. I'd be happy to answer some questions. So cookies are baking. I guess I could normally, I would start cleaning up, but I think I'm a little bit ahead of the cleanup moment because I still have, let me see, here's what's left. So I've probably got enough for probably 2 more sets of stuff to go in the oven. So I'm not going to clean that up yet. So yeah, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. If you're just tuning in, they're in the oven. Oh, I'm starting to get excited about them. So again, find something to do for you every single day. Okay, you got to take care of yourself if you want to do the best job when you stand in front of your students, especially in this stressful time. You got to find a way to be centered. I'm doing my martial arts pretty much every day. You need to be getting some sort of exercise, something, even if you just go for a walk after dinner, move your body, do something, take care of yourself. Get a good sweat on. It's awesome. I mean, I told a friend the other day, I said, you know what? Go down to your basement, crank the 80s tunes, and just jump around and dance. Like, it doesn't matter. You just want to move and sweat and get some of that out. And there's, especially right now, we have all this stress. You need to find ways to get that out. So anyway, we're about 4 minutes from cookies coming out of the oven. Super excited. This is one of the things I'm doing. I've sort of learned to take care of myself by stopping and baking. And yeah, it's been good. So I'm, like I said, I don't know. I haven't really planned much more to say, except that I hope that you're doing well. Hope that you're taking care of yourself. Thank you for taking care of your students. I will say, I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody, and they're in the oven and they're almost ready to come out. I'm very excited, and I will have one very shortly because I'm not going to wait for after dinner. Yeah, and I got to tell you, one of the things I love, one of the good outcomes of this whole thing, everybody's disrupted, everybody's having these weird times. But one of the things I really like is that people are thinking about their students again. Like, everybody's putting their students first. So a lot of times in the middle of marching season, when things get stressful, it's sort of like, well, what do the judges want? Or what does the show need? But I love that people are thinking about, how can I take care of my students? So that's what we all need to be doing, is taking care of our students, thinking about them first. Maybe some of this will hang on. And we'll be doing more of that in general all the time. So let's check on the cookies. Excited about them. I should have had a special guest today, but I just decided at the last minute, I want to cook, I want to bake, I want to make something. So that's what we're doing. How do they look, everybody? What do you think? Woo! Can I get it? Oh, okay. Yeah, those ones on the top are looking very good. All right, very excited. Hey Siri, how much time left on the timer?
52 seconds to go.
Okay, so I think we're going to have to add a little time because I don't think they look 1 minute out, but we'll see. We'll decide. Anybody has any questions or comments for me? Actually, I'm really interested to know, what do you think I should bake next? Let me see. My biggest successes, I've been doing a lot of baking off camera because I decided I just needed to get some bakes under my belt. So that's what I've been doing. My biggest successes, like I said, this past weekend, I had some blueberry muffins from scratch that were unbelievable. I also made, for a friend's birthday, a blueberry pie. Actually, that's what happened with the muffins. Was I started with the blueberry pie and I had a bunch of blueberries left over because I didn't know how many to buy. So I ended up making something else with them. I made a blueberry pie that was unbelievable. I gotta say, even I mean, if I'm admitting this myself, it was the best pie I've ever made, except for sort of my pumpkin pies are always pretty great. But okay, hey Siri, turn off timer. What do you think? You want to get them out and see how they look? Hey Siri, turn off timer. Okay, I've got both of these were gifts. So I'll just use one time and one the next. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pull the top tray out, and I'll get your opinion. I think they need a little more color. Yeah, I'm going to put them in for another minute or two. Hey Siri, set timer for 90 seconds. Hey Siri, set. Oh, come on. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set timer for 90 seconds.
Your timer is set for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, that was exciting. All right, so these are almost done. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. Very excited about it. Baking has been my thing. My blueberry pie, as I was mentioning, was such a huge success. I'm so proud of it. My apple pie did not go that well, but that was earlier in the process. And I made 2 banana cream pies that were both not good. I didn't think banana cream pie would be that hard, but it was not good. I just messed that up. So I'm gonna have to try that again. But I did redeem myself by making a banana pudding because I was determined to do something banana that was a success. So I did make a banana pudding that was good. That was actually really good. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of baking, not on camera, but today I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm gonna go have dinner with a friend tonight. I'm gonna show up. I don't know if he's watching. Probably work. Or is he working like people ought to be? But anyway, not that you ought to be if you're watching. I'm glad that you're not, or if you are, you're working now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But he's probably working, so he won't even know. But I'm going to be showing up with a giant batch of oatmeal raisin cookies for him. What do you think? Should we check? Oh, it's close. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to over bake them. I'm going to let the timer go. I'm going to wait till the timer goes. This is the excitement. I know we're all riveted on pins and needles here. Yeah, Robin, I haven't made my banana bread yet, or strawberry bread. Maybe that'll be something I do next. That's a good idea. Hey, Siri, turn off timer. All right, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to call it for these. I'm going to pull the ones from the bottom up because they are cooking slower. They were also bigger. All right, let's see. Can you see them? What do you think? I think they look pretty delicious. I can't figure out how to film them. All right, so I'm going to let them sit for a minute, and then I bought one of those baking racks for things to cool. Feeling very bakery with that. So I'm going to let the ones in the top bake for like a minute more. Hey, Siri, set timer for 1 minute. Hey, Siri, set timer for Siri. Okay. Hey, Siri, set timer for 1 minute.
Okay, your time.
You know, I've been doing all this talking. This is taking a really long time to make cookies. So thanks everybody that's hung in there. Or if you've been popping in and out, that's awesome too. Oatmeal raisin cookies, having a super fun time. This is like a break for me. I've been working so much. I've been, like I said, creating this new course that's coming out in a couple weeks, getting podcasts done. Oh, there's a new podcast coming out on Monday. You know about those mallet practice pads? It's so cool. They're these mallet practice pads where your students, because mallets can't take the marimbas home. Everybody can't have a marimba. Can't have a marimba at home right now. Synced Up Designs has these beautiful things. Well, anyway, they created a marching arts education version of this home practice pad of a marimba. It's very cool. So we're talking about that on the podcast on Monday because I just think it's really cool. Like, I wish I'd had these when I was teaching because I would buy, literally, at Band Raiders, if you're watching this by chance, you need to go to Synced Up Design and buy these marimba practice pads for every kid in your percussion section. They all need to have one at home, and they can have no excuse for not practicing and getting their skills really going. All right, let's check this last one in. I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna call it. Let's put it in the next tray. All right, so more cookies going in the oven. Can you guys see this excitement? Okay, more cookies going in. The last one, I know this is on my pizza tin, but it doesn't matter, it works. All right, so now let's take them off of the, oh gosh. Okay, here's my cooling rack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them off the tray. I'm terrible, my cinematography today. I'm gonna take them off the tray and put them on the cooling rack. And then the moment of truth, hang on a minute. The moment of truth is, what do they look like on the bottom? Oh, look at that. Look at that bake. All right, I thought they might be over. Oh, I'm feeling like I know what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to let this first set cool, and then I'm going to try one, and then I'm not going to let you guys have to sit here and watch me pull all of them out of the oven. But look at this. Let's try one more. Look at that. I am feeling like I did a good job of baking these. Feeling very smart beast time today. I wish I could share them with you guys. I wish I could instantly have you try one with me. And what I've been doing is I've been replicating all my favorite things that I had as a child. Because my mother always did lots of baking. My house always smelled wonderful. Every holiday we had lots of goodies and stuff. So look at that. I am proud of these. Let me, where is it? Where is it? Come on. Okay. I think they look really good. All right, you know what? It's time for some milk. I'm just going to go ahead and try one because this whole telecast has gone on way too long. So I'm going to get myself a glass of milk, and I'm going to try the first cookie. Are you excited? Oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. cookies have ended up being pretty easy. And the nice thing is, I've really loved sending them to my dad. My mom and dad live up in Atlanta, and it's so wonderful that they're still there together. My dad is 90 years old, still doing awesome, but he's always happy to get a box of cookies from me, and I love sending them to him. So I'm going to box up some. I don't know if I'm going to send him these, or if I'm going to make I think I'm going to make another set of something else on Sunday, actually, because I already sent him some of these. All right. Da-da-da-da. Oatmeal Raisin cookie. Moment of truth. Are you ready? I think we have a winner. I mean, I don't know how you can really mess up an oatmeal raisin cookie. That tastes good. I don't know if this is like bad form to sit here and enjoy a cookie in front of everybody. I think I have a winner. So, last thing I want to say, and I should have said this before, we're really asking for everybody's support. Now, this is rude to talk with my mouth full. I just made oatmeal raisin cookies, everybody. If you're just signing on, you can rewind and see some of the highlights if you want to. We are asking for everybody's help. We have this membership in Marching Arts Education. It's only $5.99 a month for an individual, or you can sign up your whole staff if you're a director. That would really help us out, okay? Because we have sponsors, but right now, sponsors, they don't have money either. Like all our marching arts businesses are just hanging on. By the way, if you didn't see the podcast this week about supporting marching arts businesses, I hope you'll watch that or listen to that, because I took time to talk to different business owners about how they're doing in this time. It's really important. But if you can support us by becoming a member, it's only $5.99 a month. It's less than like a couple tacos at Taco Bell or your favorite drink at Starbucks or wherever you might go. Hope you would consider doing that. Hope you've had fun watching Baking with the Beast again. This is Tim Hinton, the Beast of the Marching Arts. I've had such fun making oatmeal raisin cookies today. Hope you have an awesome day. Take care of yourself. Figure out something like baking that just makes you feel nice. Gives you a zen, makes you feel good. If you've been watching this whole thing, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And if you popped in and out, that's awesome too. Tell me what you want me to bake. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you want me to bake. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Tim Hinton, Beast of the Marching Arts. I've had so much fun. Have a great day.